It's Saturday night, and I'm sitting here playing guitar, and I'm going to tell you about a couple of guitar gadgets that I have on this very guitar. Instead of an end pin, I have an input jack. This happens when you have a pickup system in your guitar, and it's impossible to get a guitar strap over these type of input jacks. Therefore, DAddario has the CinchFit, which I'll demonstrate for you. Let's take a look at this thing. It opens and closes. And you can put this right over the input jack just that quickly. I, of course, have this tied to the guitar strap. You can probably see that. Works very well. On the other side, I have the quick release. And the quick release ties to the neck of the guitar. This is instead of the old shoelace, which stays on permanently, gets knots in it, and also draws the strap close to the neck, which gets in the way. This solves all those problems. So I can take this off very quickly. Pretty quickly anyway. And put it back in the case or just throw it on the floor. This doesn't get in my way at all. This just stays there. Okay, let's talk about capos. I have a lot of different kinds of capos here. I don't have the cradle capo, and people like the cradle capos because you can leave them on the guitar and you don't lose it. I don't like having that bottom piece protruding from my guitar when I put it away though. So I generally don't use those, but I probably would if I had one. Here's the old Chub capo, and that of course adjusts the tension from below with this little screw. A lot of people still like these and they use them and they're not too expensive, and they're definitely worth a try. See if you like them. To me, they're a little bit awkward in my hand. I tend to have trouble getting them not to bend the strings back a bit. So I generally don't use the Shubs anymore. These are the Kaiser capos. They're the first one to make this kind of capo. And the problem here is you can't adjust the tension. This one seems kind of stiff, and there's nothing I can do about that. So DAddario makes my favorite capo, and these have big, easy springs that you can adjust, and that, of course, takes care of the tension problems. They go on very easily, they move around easily, and I generally keep my accessories, my picks, my capos, and whatever else next to me when I'm playing. I don't leave them on the guitar. What else can I say? These come in 3 different names. They're really all the same capo. Some have the handle from the top above the fretboard, and they capo that way, and those are called the artist capos. This is called the tri-action capo, and there's another capo, I think this is the other one, and it just has a different shape, but they're all the same capo. And the 4th gadget I have on this guitar is the Nexxus 360 tuner. Lots of these tuners now are coming out, and they're rechargeable, which is so nice. I like this one. Let me see if I have one of the old style cables here. Okay, tuners. This is what we use a lot of the time, and the problem is they don't last that long. I've broken so many of these tabs, and then the thing's kind of worthless. I don't know. It becomes very expensive, even though they're cheaper. You end up throwing them out pretty often. So I like this. I can leave it on the headstock. Serves me well. Anyway, have a good night.